everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with the guy that got a lot of hate this week for appearing on the Raw and SmackDown Live podcast, Josh Reese. What's going on?
Hey, guys.
Are you sad?
I'm a little bit sad today. I don't know if, before we get into the podcast, I do think that we need to make mention of Chris Cornell dying. As we're taping the show, he died on Thursday. I don't know if you were a big Soundgarden fan, but back in high school, I was a pretty big Soundgarden fan. I really liked their work back in the day. And when he died today, it just brought up so many memories of high school and how much I fucking hated high school. It just brought up a lot of negative memories and made me all fucking sad all day long. But
why did you hate high school?
Because I was never the cool kid, Andrew. I sat with like the goth kids and
Wait, you were a goth kid in high school?
I had a lot of different phases. I went through country phase. I went through my jock phase. I went through a goth period.
Oh my god!
I went through.
Do you have any pictures of you dressed in like as a goth kid?
I don't think so.
I have to see that.
I don't think so. I used to have some pictures of me in my country phase when I was in FFA and I was a Future Farmer America. I raised a pig. Do you want to take a guess at what
You're
the
not
pig's...
helping yourself.
Do you want to take a guess at what the pig's name was?
Piggy?
Pork chop. Little did I know that once you show a pig and they buy them, they don't take that pig to live on a pig farm forever.
No,
they take that pig farm to kill them and eat them.
People like hot dogs.
I did not know that.
People like hot dogs. Did you not know that that's where they come from?
I learned he eventually was made into a lot of pork chops, and it made me sad. I thought it was going to be a cute name.
You didn't know where pork chops come from?
I knew that's where they came from, but I raised him as he was a member of my family. You know, he was like my little porky son. And
were people like, oh, are you two brothers?
They were not like that, but it was cute. You know, he roll around and poo all day long, and
it's cute that he rolls around and poop.
I'm just saying, he was having so much fun rolling around and everything, poo, mud, everything.
Did you do that with him?
No. But I'd roll out there with my boots all the time, like run with them, and but anyways, we're
this is what you do every show.
We went besides the point. The point was we need to honor Chris Cornell and the life that he lived. He had a great life, and for some reason he decided to commit suicide today at the age of 52.
Yeah.
And he was a big part of my childhood.
I always feel it's like, to me, it's more surprising that someone that old commits suicide.
The thing I don't understand is,
like you feel because for me, like I've had depression issues, and it's
same here.
It feels like, I don't know, like if you can make it that far, then you know
why not
I mean?
just finish?
Exactly, you're halfway there.
You got like 40 more years to go,
you're
bro.
Halfway there.
I just and it's prevalent with like a lot of artists and stuff like that. They it seems more common that they commit suicide, maybe
or
it's
drug
just,
overdoses.
Yeah, more publicized and stuff like that. I don't understand why. These guys are living the life.
Artists are are tortured souls.
Apparently,
is the line
so.
that everyone likes to use.
No, and oddly enough, I was listening to a Soundgarden playlist on the way in, and one of his songs is like suicide.
Sure.
I was like, oh, Jesus.
But he was doing what he loved, right? Maybe, I don't know who. Yeah. Look, we don't know what was going on.
Oddly enough, he was supposed to play in Houston sometime, I think, in the coming week or month.
Yeah, like Robin Williams.
Yeah.
He had They said he killed himself because he had Parkinson's. Because he got Parkinson's.
He didn't want to go through. He didn't want his family to go through that. Yeah, I could see that. But I don't know. I'm of the ilk that you want to spend as much time with that loved person as possible.
Right.
Don't leave us that soon, Chris, Robin, other actors or whoever else. Robin Williams. Okay, yeah. Whoever else might leave us sometime soon.
Well,
life is worth living.
Once again, Josh is taking the podcast to a very dark place.
Well, I thought it was worth mentioning. I'm sure a lot of our audience was probably big fans of Soundgarden.
Sure.
Back in the day. I don't know how distraught they are, but it probably brought up memories. It brought up memories for me for sure.
But it gave you memories. It gave you bad memories. I don't know. You're weird.
I am weird. I'm sorry.
We have a lot to get into, okay? We have to talk about the NXT. We have to talk about TakeOver and give our predictions for it.
Things we talk about.
Do this.
Me winning the NXT title belt, which you can see on camera if you're watching live.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
It looks like it's going to be great around my waist. I hope they have a double XL.
Touch it. It's right there. Yeah, it's all mine. And it's going to stay with me. That's obvious.
When I hope you know, when I win the belt, I will send out glorious pictures of me every day in the belt.
I'm not going to trust you. Even if you do win it, I wouldn't trust you with the belt. Glorious. I wouldn't. So, speaking of glorious, before the show intro, we see Bobby Roode showing up to the arena and yelling at his bad guy to hurry up.
It's kind of shitty.
Of Bobby Roode?
Yeah.
So now you hate him?
No, it probably won't happen.
You'd love to be his bad guy.
I will say, I know, of course, we're going to get to this at the end, but I was confused because the main event was something else, and once that ended, I was confused. I was like, wait, they teased Bobby Roode earlier in the show.
Yeah.
Well,
the main event is never a segment. It's the main event match. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying. Okay, I agree with you. Okay.
You follow me?
I follow you.
All right. So first up, we have Drew McIntyre versus Sean Maluta. Again, if you're a Samoan, you're a bad guy.
I was thinking about this.
You keep turning off the wrong mic and turning on.
Wait, huh?
You're turning off and on mic 3.
No, I turned it on.
Okay. Well, I don't know why mic 3 keeps coming on.
Wait.
Press it
now
again.
You turned it off.
Press it again.
Now
That's
I'm on.
mic 3.
Yeah, I turned it on.
Yeah, that you're on mic 2.
Oh, wait. So whenever I do this,
yeah, that's mic 3.
Oh,
so where's mic 2? Where's the on and off switch for mic 2?
Oh, I guess it's back over here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I didn't want to tell you this, Andrew, but there was a minute where I had the mic off and I was talking.
Oh, so, no, but
I know, but I had this one off here,
okay.
And then I realized it, and I was like, "Oh, I don't want to bring that up because it's piss."
Do you want to just switch mics right now? So
no, it's fine.
But then you're not going to be able to turn yourself off.
It's fine. I think people want to hear my voice.
Well, they don't want to hear you like sneezing and coughing. That's why we have the on and off switch.
I'm fine. We're fine, Andrew. Continue.
Okay, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, if you're a Samoan, you're a bad guy.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, is it weird that it feels like all the Samoans in NXT, right? I like that on. All the Samoans in NXT right now are bad guys. We have Kona Reeves, Sean Maluta, or jobbers, rather. Kona Reeves.
They're bad jobbers.
And then Sean Maluta.
Right.
And random other jobbers I'm sure we're not mentioning.
I guess, yeah, right.
The Ely brothers might be Samoan.
Yeah. So, you obviously know that I hate when amazing moves are kicked out of.
Mm-hmm.
Because Maluta hits a code breaker, like Chris Jericho's code breaker, but off the top rope.
Yeah.
And not only does Drew McIntyre kick out, he kicks out at 1. Whoa, he kicked out. What the fuck? It's a code breaker off the top rope. I don't care if it's Sean Maluta doing the code breaker. What, does he not do it as well as Jericho? It looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, and he even fucked up his eye, too.
He kicks out at 1. That's just stupid.
Well, this is a theme that will go on throughout the show.
Like, just don't do the move then.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that you don't have to make someone kick out. And you kick out at 1? And yes, this is a theme for the show.
Yes.
We'll get to it later with the guy that we hate the most right now. Maybe even more than No Way Jose.
Yes.
Because
it was, but I agree with you. It was so strange. I understand that they want to paint this big Scottish man as some behemoth that can't be destroyed. You know, he'll take your hardest punch,
right,
and he'll just keep on chugging. Mm-hmm. But why would you take a move like that and just like totally fucking bury this guy? Like this guy cannot do anything to anybody else.
Again, it makes no sense that like, you know, Seth Rollins will do these amazing moves off the top rope. He'll do a frog splash, a Phoenix,
Falcon's arrow,
the superplex into the Falcon arrow. Everyone has no problem kicking out of those moves. And then his new finisher, which is just a knee to the face, and then that pins the guy. It's ridiculous.
Especially since John Cena fought through one.
Right. It makes it less believable.
I agree with you.
And yes, again, we know it's fake, but you want to suspend your disbelief, just like when you go to the movie theater and you want to feel like everything happening is real. You get lost in the movie. You want to get lost in the show and in the wrestling show.
I agree. And why couldn't he have kicked out at 2.5 instead? Like, oh, holy shit, that was an incredible move. It really was a great move.
It was.
What was the point? What was the point of kicking out at 1?
I don't know.
0 points.
Again, when Stone Cold beat Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania for the WWF Championship, he beat him with 1 stunner. That's it. He didn't kick out of a stunner. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson did count fast, but no. The point is that he lost by 1 stunner. That's how it used to be. And like the only time that anyone could ever kick out of finishers, there was one exception: WrestleMania. That was the only time when anyone was allowed to kick out of finishers. Because when you make it for one event, it's like, well, it's WrestleMania. Now they really have to scratch and claw and use all their, power and momentum to really kick out of these finishers.
Well, it's a theme on all the pay-per-view predictions that we always do.
Yeah.
Is how many finishers will be kicked out of?
Yeah, and the answer should always be 0.
It should be, but if it was like an over and under, you always pick the over.
Right. That's why one of my favorite things about Ambrose is, because some wrestlers take this to heart, and I feel like Ambrose does. Like, all right, I'm not letting you kick out of my finisher. Mm-hmm. If I'm going to lose this match, I'm just not going to hit my finisher. Yeah. There have been a few matches, last year that were really good, and there was one finisher was hit, and it ended the match, and it was perfect. Mm. And the cool thing is they kept, it was a few matches, so I don't remember exactly, but I think one of them involved Ambrose. But each guy kept going for their finisher the whole night. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, the whole match.
Just teasing it.
You don't have to hit it. Mm-hmm. And then finally, I think Ambrose won to hit the Dirty Deeds, and he won. Yeah. One finisher ends the thing. Just like the RKO, Orton doesn't let anyone kick out of the RKO.
Oh, no. No one kicks out of that.
Unless you're Brock Lesnar, maybe. I don't even know if he hit one on Brock Lesnar outside the ring. I don't know if he did it in the ring for their SummerSlam match. I'm not sure. But generally, no one kicks out of the RKO. Because Orton's like, no, you can't kick out of the RKO. You just can't.
Well, I know this is the classic Josh sidetrack, but do you like how much backstage politics is there in something like that? Like how does he legislate that no one ever kicks out of an RKO?
I don't know. Maybe Vince likes him and he wants to protect the finisher because they do. I mean, they do act as if the RKO is the best finisher in WWE.
Certainly the most devastating.
Yeah. Yes. But the other thing interesting is maybe Cena just doesn't care because everyone kicks out of the AA. You have to AA Styles twice off the top rope to beat him. I mean, it's just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't think of even Roman Reigns' spear. That get kicked out of every once in a while.
Every once in a while. Yeah. But the Undertaker did. But before the Undertaker did, it was right around the time, like right before he got suspended. So they let Rollins kick out of one, like Ambrose kick out of one. But then since then, no one's kicked out of one until Undertaker did. At least as far as I remember. But yeah, they protect that shitty spear, man.
They do.
So anyways, Drew gets the win after hitting his big boot finisher, which again, I love Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak? Oh my God, on 205 Live. Drew McIntyre
is definitely not 205 pounds.
He's very good. I just don't get the sweet chin music thing. Why does everyone have to be Shawn Michaels now?
Well, they called it something different, but because it wasn't exactly sweet chin
but
music.
But it still stomps in the corner.
But he kind of like jumped. He jumped and
No,
kicked.
It's not a super kick.
Yeah, no.
It's like a sweet chin music, but a big boot. And it's kind of also like Daniel Bryan's running knee.
Yeah,
but
like a running
kick.
boot or something like that. It's kind of strange.
And everyone's just doing it now. I don't know.
Well, this was news a while back that Shawn Michaels was part of the team down there at Florida. Did we ever get that confirmed?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, well, just people.
But even before Shawn Michaels went down there, it was like I said this probably over a year ago on the podcast that it's obvious who all these young wrestlers. Who they're like all these young guys now, who their favorite wrestler was growing up, all of them loved Shawn Michaels. Dolph Ziggler super kick. Okay, who uses the super kick? Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, the Usos. Who else? I mean, there's countless people that use the super kick. And now it's just a transitional move.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a finisher.
Although now it's Ziggler's finisher. But we never see it because Ziggler always loses. So maybe we'll see a super kick at Backlash, but then Nakamura will kick out of it.
Well, of course.
You know he'll go for it. Now, Ziggler does the whole Sweet Chin music. You know how he does? He does the stomps and then goes for the super kick. So,
what was the Bunny Boys finisher?
Oh, we had a few. One was the bunny hop, where it was basically like a double axe handle off the top rope. But
not a bunny kick, a Sweet Chin music.
Not a Sweet Chin music, no.
Okay.
I like to make my own moves.
Okay, I gotcha.
Because
nothing to honor Shawn Michaels. And
really.
you could have done that too. Like, look, there's Thumper doing his leg.
No, I don't like that. I like to think my own stuff. And a double axe handle off the top rope is other people have done that.
Yeah.
But it was a variation to it. I'll just say that. I don't want to go all the way into it. I also had the hippity hop leg drop. I thought and gave it that name where I would hop around and then do a leg drop on the guy.
Because you loved Hulk Hogan so much.
No, it was just fun it was just a fun name. It was just a fun name, and it was a funny move because I would hop around and then do a leg drop.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So anyways, back to the match. Well, after the match, the little cute reporter girl, Kayla, asked McIntyre if he's concerned with Wesley Blake. And like anyone should say, he says, who? Which one? Wait, is that the one that's with Alexa Bliss? No? Oh, okay. No,
I'm not concerned then.
I'm not concerned about him. But then he challenges him to a match for next week.
Right.
And they later confirm that this is something we have to watch next week.
Thanks.
Good God. Oh, that's bad.
Well, it should be another quick squash match, I would hope.
It's probably 5 minutes at the most.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we see last week, this was after NXT went off the air.
Oh, I counted the words.
We see Roderick Strong getting attacked by Sanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was weird. I don't remember this before.
No, because it wasn't on the show.
No. Them having a segment like this before. After NXT went off the air. Yeah, guys, y'all missed this shit. But how were we supposed to see this?
Right. Well, not only that, why did you go off the air? I mean, right? It's on the network. Was Chris Leno's dicks next? No, you're on the network.
Or why did you edit this out?
You know, it's funny. Whenever we do when we do Best and Worst Dress, I go on WWE.com and grab a couple of pictures, you know? Yeah. And then when I was scrolling through the
Victoria
pictures.
Gonzalez.
What?
Huh? Nothing.
Victoria Gonzalez. When I was scrolling through the pictures, I go all the way to the end and in the pictures I see Roderick Strong getting attacked by Sanity. I'm like, what the fuck? This wasn't on the show.
Wait, what did I miss?
And they included those pictures in the NXT results thing. It was weird.
That's funny.
So I knew something was up, I guess, when I saw that. Then they show it a week later.
Yeah.
Then we go backstage and Roderick Strong tells Regal that he wants Sanity. We then cut to Sanity, who are once again playing outside at some random location.
I think they were at an airport because one of the things said jet fuel.
It did?
Yeah, I was like,
I thought
wait.
they were on a roof of some random
I thought so
building.
too, but I was like, why does it say jet fuel? I don't get it.
No one gets it.
No, okay. We have to address Mr. Fuckface. I can't remember his name. Not
Tom
Eric
Phillips?
Young. Well,
he's fuckface.
He does fuck faces.
He's the face fucker.
The one with the weird hair that just has it up top. I can't remember the name. The life of me.
Who?
The white guy that's Insanity. The one that's he's always like
the redhead. Oh yeah, okay. Alexander Wolf. Is it that one?
Wolf? Yes. He Demo, whatever his name is.
Oh, Killian Dane.
Killian Dane. Yeah. He does. I believe him as a crazy, insane guy. Or whatever.
He's so hairy, it's gross.
That too. But I believe Eric Young too. But the other guy's just fucking weird. He's just weird. He's not insane.
He just looks like he belongs in a mosh pit, you know? Because when they come to the ring, he's just like, right? He's just dancing.
I don't know where he's getting his inspiration from.
I don't know.
Why is the producer telling him to do that?
But remember, that's what Strowman did when he first joined the Wyatt family. He'd just stand in the back and do this. He'd be like,
oh, that's right. Oh, Jesus.
It's what the hell are you doing, Strowman?
Oh, that's right. He did.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe there is hope. I don't know. They're probably not, though.
Who cares about Alexander Wolf, really?
I'm just it annoys me when I see him.
And that's the thing. It's they could never really come up to the main roster. We already have a Wyatt family.
Yeah.
And if the Hardys win their lawsuit, we're going to have 2 Wyatt families. We don't need a 3rd Wyatt family in the WWE. They can stay in NXT. It's fine. Eric Young's not that big of a name anyway, you know? I mean, he's good, but you know, we just don't need a 3rd Wyatt family.
I think you're about to get a lot of indie marks sending you hate.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He was a TNA guy. No, it's not. I mean, unless you repackage him, fine, but we don't need a 3rd Wyatt family. We don't. Do we?
Well, certainly not as constructed now.
No.
I mean, if they added different people, sure, but it's constructed now, no.
No, but not 3 separate groups who are all basically like, oh.
Or maybe you could have Eric Young come up and join the Wyatt family.
You could do that, yeah. But then what do you do with the other guys? Now, that's what I would have.
You send them back to TNA.
Again, I liked it better when Bray had Rowan, Harper, and Strowman.
Yeah, that was fine.
Now, okay, Strowman got pretty badass on his own, so I'll give you that. But it would have been fine to keep Harper and Rowan and maybe add like 2 more guys and make it like a 5-person Wyatt family.
I agree. And why not like a full stable with chicks too?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you get Sister Abigail, you throw her in there.
Agree. Hard agree. So then we go to earlier today, and Asuka is being interviewed in the back of a car about her TakeOver match, and this was just idiotic. Take a listen to this.
Asuka, you're going to be facing Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott at TakeOver Chicago. Do you feel any extra pressure about defending against 2 women?
Next question.
Okay. Are you at all relieved that Ember Moon isn't cleared to compete at TakeOver?
Next question.
Okay. What is your ultimate goal as NXT Women's Champion?
Is this interview over?
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
What?
And then they're still driving.
The interviewer should be fired. You had 3 questions? You had 3 questions? Is this interview over? Yes. Thanks for joining us. Why did this even air? Again, pretend it's real, right? Because that's what you have to do when you're doing a show.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretend. I mean, that's not something you would air.
No.
Ever.
No. Why would you want that? You just make the interviewer look like a dumbass.
It's like Belichick, but Seattle.
Right? And it's not even funny like Marshawn Lynch when you say, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Exactly, yeah.
Right? This is just stupid. Next question.
Now, I mean, listening to her voice, I love her accent. It's so cute.
I know you're enamored
Next
with
question.
it. The thing that
She has
gets
a
me
cute
is
accent.
I seriously wondered like how many times they had to drive around to get this right. I feel like they spent like an hour in the car.
All right, circle back.
And this was her real last answers. Like, I'm done. I can't do this shit anymore.
They were just circling around. What do they call it? The intersection that has just the fucking circle.
Oh, a cul-de-sac?
No, not a cul-de-sac.
The loop should be funny.
We have it at the museum district. No, the museum district. It's popular in England and London.
Oh, a turnabout.
Turnabout, yeah. It's like they just stayed on a turnabout until she got it right.
Asuka, you have 10 words to say. 10 words. That's right. There were
Next
8
question,
words.
is this interview over? It's like 6 words. Yeah. So then Asuka shows up to the arena, gets out of the car, and waves.
Huh? Weirder still.
Yeah. Well, she gets out of the car, waves to the fans who are cheering her. Everyone just waiting for Asuka. They're like, Asuka. She's like, oh, hello. And then as soon as she walks away, she's like, like, I hate them.
Fucking Americans.
So she's totally a heel now. Like, it's not even a question anymore.
But she was a face when she was waving to the crowd.
She was faking it.
Oh, okay.
Because as soon as she turned around, she was like she didn't want to do that.
I still believe that she's transfacial.
Oh my God, transfacial. No, she's a total heel now. Total heel.
All right.
But yeah, that was a weird segment for sure.
It was very strange. So next segment.
Speaking of strange, next up we have Sonya Deville, formerly known as Daria, versus Lacey Evans. Now, Sonya has the same exact gimmick, same exact wardrobe,
but a better name.
But a different name. And they're acting as if she's always been Sonya Deville. They're like,
Right.
oh, look at this newcomer. What are you talking about? So I didn't get that. But Lacey Evans just signed. This was actually the first NXT match in a long time where I had no idea who was going to win.
Yeah, and even into the match, she still had no idea.
Because Daria just got repackaged to Sonya, so it was like, well, it could be her because she just got repackaged. But then Lacey Evans just signed, so maybe they're trying to push her now. I actually picked Lacey to win.
Oh, yeah,
when the match started.
Normally you write down the stuff before.
Yeah.
And
but whenever a match starts, I'm always like, well, obviously this person's going to win. Obviously, you know what I mean? Like, it's always especially on NXT, it's pretty easy because a lot of them are squash matches.
There are.
But like, obviously you knew Drew McIntyre was going to win. That's obvious, you know?
Yeah.
But I thought Lacey Evans would win, but I was wrong. Sonya gets the win after hitting her finisher, which is another wait in the corner and then kick your opponent in the face. It's almost like another Sweet Chin Music thing.
And
she doesn't do the stomps, but she waits and then kick in the face.
I'm hoping they just misnamed it, but they called it a whizzer. And that's not a whizzer. A whizzer is when you're grappling with someone, you're trying to get, position with them. Yeah. But they called the kick a whizzer. It's not the same. I don't know. That frustrated me. It's a little technicality, but I was just like, get your fucking grappling names right.
But she's an MMA fighter.
Yes.
Did she actually fight in the MMA? Because they said
she must have fought.
They said she's 3-0 in MMA.
3-1.
Oh, 3-1.
No, maybe
so
she was like
real.
I think she was like an amateur or something like that.
But
I don't
probably
remember
real
her.
if they said 3-1.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Because then they would be like, oh, she's 20-0.
That's right. She fucking beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but she's an MMA fighter. She comes out to the ring showing off her boxing skills. And then her finisher is a kick. Why not have a cool punch combo as your finisher?
Well, the thing...
She did that punch combo in the beginning of the match, and that was kind of cool.
The thing that I don't understand is, like, with a gimmick like that, where she is a MMA fighter, and she did do MMA moves where she did the double leg takedown, stuff like that. Like, why isn't your finisher just like a ground and pound? Where you're just fucking wailing on someone until...
Like Lesnar on Orton?
Yeah, or something like that. I know it doesn't really fit because that'd be a TKO or something like that, but that'd be fucking badass. I don't know.
Sure, better than another fucking kick.
I agree.
Why does everyone have to do a kick?
I agree. Blame Shawn Michaels.
Everyone just copied Shawn Michaels because they fucking love Shawn Michaels. Now, I don't think she cares. They probably thought of this finisher for her.
Probably.
But Nakamura fucking loves Shawn Michaels. Ziggler loves Shawn Michaels. Drew McIntyre. I mean, that's clearly a tribute to Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. You can't even argue that. So
Heavy Machineries are probably gonna throw out a super kick somehow.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shakalaka!
Oh fuck that! Oh, I'm so glad they weren't on this episode. Although I do like them better than Oh no!
Oh no! That's our next match, isn't it?
Cassius Ohno versus the party guy. Is he gonna? I feel like Andrade, whenever he comes up to the main roster, he's just gonna have Adam Rose's gimmick. Like he just loves the party.
The Rosebuds.
Yeah. I don't know. This was a good match. I just cannot take Cassius Ohno seriously. With his stupid outfit and his gimmick is that he doesn't have one. His gimmick is that his name is Oh No, and it's the stupidest fucking name ever. His name, it's bad.
I agree.
Bad. So, speaking of kicking out of awesome moves, Cien hits a tornado inverted DDT off the turnbuckle, and Ohno kicks out at 1.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yes, that was ridiculous. And then after that, was he hulking up?
Hey,
what the fuck?
Hey, how did Bobby Roode beat Nakamura at TakeOver Orlando?
That was
a tornado DDT off the turnbuckle?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Fuck! I mean, what the fuck?
Well, Bobby Roode's not going to be winning with that this week.
That finishes off Nakamura, but Cassius Ohno kicks out at 1.
Clearly, he's better. Clearly.
Oh, no. And then Cassius Ohno just wins with a knockout punch. But the stupid thing is, didn't he do 10 of those punches in this match?
He did do a lot.
The whole fucking match is, boom. Like,
He was weakening him. That's why the tornado DDT did not work, because he was weak.
And then Ohno does all these athletic moves that I'll give him credit for. He can still do.
Yeah.
But they're not as smooth as I imagine they once were when he was in shape.
They're very clunky.
You know?
But they still work. They're clunky, though.
Yeah, but they're not as smooth. Like Kevin Owens is very smooth, even for his size.
Yeah.
His athletic moves are still very smooth. His are a little, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But okay, Ohno gets the win. I don't know why they hate Cien Alma so much. I really don't. I mean, I don't love him, but the guy's great in the ring. Give him his due, right?
We'll have something for that later.
His gimmick that he just wants to fuck all the women, I just don't.
Come
on, get in the van. Get in the van, bitch!
I thought this would be funny for one of his for like to continue the storyline that he's just this party guy that just gets distracted all the time.
Yeah.
I would love for them to eventually plant like a really attractive lady in like the front row, and for him just to be distracted by her fucking all night long, and for him to get taken out by whoever. Maybe he gets jobbed out to Orny Lorcan, or Orny Lorcan just jobs him out.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure. Remember the Thea Trinidad I told you a couple weeks ago? She signed with NXT.
Yeah.
She was in the front row.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure it was her.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. It looked just like, if it wasn't, it's her
for
doppelganger.
For this taping?
Yes.
Okay. Almost just not must have seen her.
And I noticed her when Almas came out, and he walked right by her, and I was like, oh, is she going to be involved with Cien Almas here? Like, oh, God. But no, she wasn't. She was just standing there. She was just watching. But I'm pretty sure it was her.
Interesting.
So I tweeted at her. She didn't reply yet.
Aww.
So we'll see. Maybe we'll get some confirmation soon. So anyways, finally, it's Bobby Roode time. It's the glorious time. Yes. Mr. Roode comes out and complains that Hideo attacking him when he was completely unprovoked.
He was just minding his own fucking business.
He was.
And then this guy comes out of nowhere and fucking kicks him in the face.
Right.
Or knees him in the face.
Yep.
Is it a knee or a kick? It's a knee.
It's a knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Bobby assures everyone that he will defeat Itami at TakeOver. So Hideo comes out and he's wearing slacks, but then with like an undershirt.
Mm-hmm.
You notice his nips? His nips were like super hard. His nips were like poking out of his shirt.
He was ready to go.
He was. Hideo just came out like, I don't know why he was just wearing an undershirt, but okay. He comes out, walks down the ramp, but William Regal and security run out to try to stop him. But of course, he rushes into the ring, tackles Roode.
Like a total heel.
Well, but to be fair, Roode was
Bobby Roode,
was mocking
again.
his family.
I'm just saying, Bobby Roode, unprovoked again.
True.
Face Bobby Roode.
True.
Heel Hideo Itami.
I mean, and I don't know about that, but but yeah, he tackles Roode. Security pulls him off. Roode exits the ring while Hideo puts the security to sleep. And Bobby gets back in the ring to attack Hideo from behind, but he gets hit with another GTS to end the show. Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
Right.
2 in a row.
Well, of course.
Not in a row, but well.
He had to get hit here because it's the only way to sell to people that maybe he might lose. Yeah. Because some people still don't realize, like, whoever gets the upper hand the show before the pay-per-view is going to lose. That's 90% of the time. That's how it works,
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, let's give some quick awards. Who was your worst dressed? Let me guess.
Oh no. He was wearing Orlando Magic themed jersey.
And that's not even the jerseys they wear anymore, right? No. They don't wear
It's not. That's the
They don't wear the pajama.
jerseys.
Yeah, they don't wear the pajama striped like baseball jerseys anymore.
So he went from the NBA All-Star jersey to now the Orlando I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Who is your best dressed?
This is tough because I thought Asuka was looking pretty cute this week because I like when chicks are wear normal clothes.
I forgot what she was wearing. Didn't she have like a suit jacket?
She had like a suit. She looked like a powerful businesswoman, Asuka. But also the new chick, Lacey. I thought she was kind of cute.
I had Lacey Evans.
She was pretty cute. I'm not really sure if I like that gimmick altogether, but
well, what is the gimmick?
I don't know.
She's like from the 1950s.
Like a flapper? I don't know. Something like that.
Flapper.
Is that what they call it? The 20s flappers or something? I don't know. But the thing
that's what you saw. That's what you took out of it too. That she was dressed like from like
she was dressed weird,
a long time ago,
back in the day.
But it was classy. I kind of liked it.
It was classy, but I don't know if it fits the gimmick because they keep on saying like, oh, she's a badass Marine. I was like, that doesn't really scream badass Marine.
That's true. That doesn't fit. You can't be a badass Marine but dress like that.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna evolve, but I like her look.
Because when she first showed up, she was dressed like a badass Marine, wasn't she?
I think she was still dressed kind of like this.
Really?
I think so.
I don't think it was this
It's been a while. Not this fancy. I think they've added to it.
Right.
Hopefully it stops eventually.
I guess a badass Marine loses to a badass MMA fighter.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of message that sends. Shouldn't America always win?
Well, I think they're both American, but okay. Worst moment?
Worst moment was probably... Oh no. I'm like he did some cool things. I'll give him props. Like the ones it wasn't a dive, but it was like he flipped over the ropes and then a handstand and then jumped out of it. I'll give him props on that. But I thought he was going to break his neck doing it. But I thought that was pretty cool. But I just cannot get over his fucking gimmick. Put on some pants, bro. Put on some pants.
It's way too much cellulite.
Yeah, and I hate making fun of people of their look, but yeah. Like I love Joe. I love Joe. But for some reason this guy doesn't do it for me. I imagine if Joe came out in trunks like that, I would think the same exact way.
Joe's not wearing a Speedo.
Yeah, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Best moment?
No. Best moment. I mean Bobby Roode. I loved his promo. Bobby Roode's promo.
Yeah, that whole segment was fine.
Yeah. Did we sweep everything? I think we swept everything.
We
Andrew.
did, yeah.
Touch tips? No.
I'm not feeling good tonight. Oh God, I got stomach issues.
Oh, still? Do we need to put a pause on the podcast?
It just came
back. Andrew's looking like he needs to put a pause.
Don't do that. Oh God, you're killing me. Don't talk about it. It makes it worse.
Let's talk about dry places like Egypt and Fiji. Well, Fiji's not necessarily dry.
We're going to have to take a break. Shit. And we're back. Yes. Thank you for staying around for that brief commercial break.
Do we have the glorious music now again?
No. It's fine. We're back. That was a joke. I feel fine. I really feel fine.
No one knows why you're drinking water. You look like a gerbil when you're doing that.
Oh my God. Oh, I got it in my eye. Jeez.
That's awful. Yes,
now I know what now I know how Paige feels.
Oh, whoa. Stop being misogynistic, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't want to get another
asshole.
Don't want to get another 1-star review. Okay. Anyways, I feel a lot better. How
I don't even remember where we
first
left
time
off.
ever. First time ever on the podcast. Had to stop it for a poo break. Nice.
Oh, well, now you let people in.
Well, it's obvious.
It could have been anything.
No, it's obvious.
We went to go get something to eat. We were starving at midnight.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm so hungry. My stomach hurts. Come on. Ay. So where are we? I think we were just starting things we talk about, right?
Are we starting things we talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we are now.
Because we don't really know where we left off.
No, we were because we just finished awards.
Okay. We did just finish awards. Well, before we start things we talk about, which will be contentious today, I can tell you that.
Oh boy.
Things we talk about are going to be lovely. We should do our weekly poll from the WWE. Now there are 2 polls. The first one is, should Ember Moon's eclipse be banned? The second,
I can't get too worked up right now.
Second one is,
come back.
Who will be the first person to defeat NXT Women Champion Asuka?
Okay, I already know that answer. So let's do the. Wait, the eclipse is a yes or no, right?
Yes. Well,
I'm gonna say it's like 80% no.
The two answers are yes, it's too dangerous, or no, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce knew what they were getting into by messing with Ember Moon.
What? I'm going to say it's 82% people voted no. So let me know. What is it?
Okay, so 85% say no. That's pretty good, Andrew. Very close.
I almost said 85.
Very close. Now we won't take the other poll, but I just wonder what women are mentioned as possible Asuka contenders.
Is Ember Moon in there?
Let's see. We have Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott, Ember Moon, Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Liv Morgan, or other.
I'm going to say Ember Moon definitely wins this.
Ember Moon? Okay, well, we'll take this one. Ember Moon. Let's see. Ember Moon. 46% say Ember Moon.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who number 2 is with an overwhelming 20%?
Tell me the names again.
Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott, Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Liv Morgan, or other.
Nikki Cross?
Other.
Okay, other.
No one believes in any other woman except for
why
Ember
should
Moon.
we? They've built her as this unstoppable force.
Unstoppable monster.
I mean, even they've all tried pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so we go back to the car scene, right? When they're like, are you going to have trouble with 2 women when she didn't have trouble with 3, and that she's frustrated when 2?
Again,
fuck you, Asuka.
This is the worst interviewer ever.
Yes.
Do some research.
Where's your follow-up questions, bro?
Did you not watch TakeOver San Antonio?
No.
When she beat 3 women?
He was clearly an intern.
What an idiot.
So let's see. What are some other things Things we talk about today?
Unfortunately,
you have something. Oh,
well, we know about this. Look,
what?
Well, about Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
he was injured at Thursday's NXT live event in Kentucky. I don't know why they shouldn't have them wrestle, a few days before the pay-per-view,
or at least if you're wrestling. Don't do any fucking thing crazy.
Don't dive out of the ring.
Yes.
Yeah, so Ciampa dove out of the ring, but I get it. It's something he does every time,
I agree, and he probably hits his mark 99 out of 100 times.
Right.
But that one time,
right, yeah,
is all it takes.
So this time he hurt his left leg, and according to the report, the match was quickly stopped and ruled a no contest. An upset Ciampa hopped to the back, yelling, "Get me the fuck out of here."
Get me the fuck out of this crazy Tennessee place.
So it seems like...
Oh, and then you saw Gargano running after him and stuff like that. Really weird scene.
I mean, unless... Oh, was there a video? You saw a
video?
video?
Well, no, I saw a secondary picture where it looked like Gargano was running after him.
Well, yeah, he's like, fuck my match.
Fuck my payday.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they get paid, but I imagine it's more.
Sure, for the takeovers, yeah. So, unless this was like a Paul Pierce incident, you know, it seems like Ciampa's not going to be... able to compete.
Do you want my ultimate conspiracy theory?
What's that?
Heavy machinery takes their place.
Oh God!
Heavy machinery
in a ladder
takes
match?
their place. No, I think it might get changed to something else.
No way. I think it's gonna be Gargano and a partner of his choosing.
That would be stupid, though. Who else would take his place? Like the other TM61 guy that's not injured?
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh shit! Really? Okay.
Wouldn't that kind of make the most sense?
I mean, it would make sense, but
that guy's not doing anything.
It would definitely be a shock, but I don't know. I don't see it happening. I'd see them keeping what they have together, and just doing something else completely.
But they've been practicing this ladder match for a while.
Okay. It's probably easier for the Authors of Pain to do anything else other than a ladder match. Plus, I imagine the Authors of Pain are not doing much offense off of a ladder.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Again, we were wondering if they could even climb a ladder, so I guess we'll find out. Maybe. Who knows?
So you're thinking that it's still going to happen with...
It'd be cool. I mean, it'd be cool if we had these updated. We could write in who's going to be his mystery, who's going to be his tag partner.
That would be good.
So you think it's going to be Heavy Machinery versus Authors of Pain?
I think they scratched them. I still think the title match happens, but I think they just put different people in. I think they change the stipulations.
Okay. We'll see. Usually this is what they do, though. When someone's injured, they just get a replacement partner.
Well, that's true because remember when
hopefully it's not No Way Jose, you know.
Oh God. No. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
No Way Jose. That could be their tag team. Cassius Ohno and Jose.
No way. No. Oh my God, it is no way. Oh God, that makes too much sense to not happen. No, don't make it happen.
Too much sense or no sense at all.
But no, I was gonna say, remember when who was it? Austin Aries got injured or whatever. He had Roderick Strong come in and take his place. So I mean, there is precedence.
No.
Precedence.
No, they were a tag team, and then he got injured. And
Oh.
wasn't it like Hideo
Then it was a
Itami?
one-on-one.
Didn't Hideo Itami
It was a
take
singles
his
match.
place?
That's right.
No, but didn't Hideo Itami join Roderick Strong?
I don't think
Roderick
so.
Strong had a tag team partner replace. He had someone else come in
Hmm.
for Austin Aries.
Maybe I can't remember.
He did, and I think it was Hideo Itami.
Maybe. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else we can say about that. What do you think?
Well, no, there's nothing else to say.
Yeah.
I just think they're going to throw in someone else to be Gargano's partner, but we'll see.
Could be.
Also, good old JR, Jim
Jim
Ross, will be on commentary for TakeOver,
Oh.
but only for the United Kingdom Championship match because he's going to be doing the United Kingdom show. I know.
I was actually just thinking about this today when I was listening to Fuckface Phillips. I was thinking, you want to make NXT it's already a hot brand, but you want to make it even better.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're taping every single week.
True.
Why the fuck can't you have Jim Ross do this?
You know what? That's a great fucking point.
Right?
Because JR said he doesn't
No one
wanna,
gives a fuck about the
Because JR
US
said
Kingdom.
even if they asked him, he wouldn't want to be traveling around with Raw and SmackDown
Yeah.
all the time. But he could live in Florida
Mm-hmm.
and fucking do NXT all the time there.
Or he
And
doesn't
like
even
you
have
said,
to live there. He could
it's
just
not
travel there.
And like you said, it's not even every week.
Yeah.
Because they record 3 shows at a time.
Yeah.
So you're working like twice a month. And then whenever the takeovers are, oh my God, he could totally do that.
JR would be, I mean, he would make that so much better.
And you could even, because Tom Phillips is on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So take Tom Phillips off of NXT because he's the play-by-play guy. Jim Ross could be the play-by-play guy on NXT with Nigel McGuinness. And then just let Percy Watson go the fuck away. Because he's terrible.
But I mean, there's just so many benefits to having JR on commentary too. Plus, he can help the talent and stuff like that, practice promos or whatever.
Yeah.
There's just so many good things to having JR there. And there's really no point in having Fuckface there anymore.
There's also...
he does too many things.
There's also a rumor that JR is going to be doing the women's tournament as well with Corey Graves.
I think
that
would be very fun.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I would like
Corey
that.
Graves is at first, and I'll say this. I feel bad because I gave Corey Graves a lot of shit.
Yeah,
but he was starting out as a commentator. That's being a commentator for anything, even a fake show, is very difficult. And so I gave him a lot of shit at first because he was just starting out, but he's gotten pretty damn good. He's the best one they have already. Like Michael Cole's been doing it 20 years. He's already better than Cole.
Yeah.
But JR and Graves, that could be really good.
That could be very fun. I would be very interested in that. Like, I have zero interest in JR calling the European Championship or whatever it is.
The UK.
The UK Championship.
Yeah,
I don't know why I keep calling it European. It is in Europe.
Well,
but whatever. I have zero interest in that.
It's still not going to get us to watch the UK show, you know?
No, but imagine how many more people would watch NXT on a weekly basis just hearing the good old JR.
Oh, of course. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
it makes too much sense not to happen.
I'm so mad. It's like when we think of these good ideas, but then we know it's just not going to happen.
But the problem is, it could happen. It's not like
it could definitely happen.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, JR is also going through a huge life change because his wife passed away.
I agree, and this would give him something for him to do.
Oh,
much more than whatever.
If it happened, I'd give you a big hug because you thought of it.
We touched tips.
I don't know. Well, it didn't happen yet. Let's let it happen first.
But that would be great.
That'd be so great.
That would. I would love it. Like seriously. Like, what is the point to having Tom Phillips there anymore?
There is none. No,
there
he's
is
on
none.
SmackDown. You
I
bullied
agree.
Mauro Ranallo out of the company.
Right?
I'm sure Phillips was happy about that. He's like, yeah, I'm the guy now. The face fucker.
That's an
The
excellent
face
point.
who fucks the place.
Tom Phillips had that weird face fucking incident, and then Mauro Ranallo gets bullied, and the guy that gets bullied is the one that's out of the company.
You know, I kept trying to follow the girl that he face fucked, but she won't let me follow her.
Oh, is hers private?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tried to follow her twice and she kept not allowing it.
Aw.
And I even messaged her. I was like, "Hey, do you want to come on the podcast and tell your side of the story?" Even though she kind of already did, but it'd be kind of funny to talk about.
It would be fun.
Now, how many times did he face fuck you? And did you shit after he face fucked you? Did it? Yeah, I mean,
That's too
wouldn't
much.
do that.
Too
to her.
much.
I'm
Too
just-
much.
I'm just kidding. It
That
was a
might be
joke.
why she didn't want to come on the podcast, Andrew.
Well, maybe she was afraid. I wouldn't do that. No, but you know. It was
Now,
just a
when we
joke.
talk to the Brazzers people, that's completely different.
Oh my god! Come on, they cock teased me. They did. They were like, "Yeah, but it's gonna," and they were like, "No." But again, I don't think that movie's been released yet. So maybe when it gets released, they'll do press for it. So I don't.
This would be a great place.
It really would. Oh my god! Like we had the Twitter account got so many retweets.
Yeah.
From mostly like other porn stars and other other Twitter accounts that are just porn accounts.
Yeah.
And then we got a lot of followers from just like I was like, oh, I got a new follower, and it's just like a porn star like sucking a cock, like that's their picture.
Jesus.
And it's like, oh, cool. So
More power to you, cock
Yeah.
sucker person.
sucker. So what do you have? That's all I have.
Are you ready for the rankings?
Josh, I'm already not feeling well. Are you trying to kill me?
I'm saying there's some major additions
I would imagine
to the ranking this week.
Yeah, all right.
Some
Oh
major,
my god.
major additions. Do you
Okay.
want to start with the women or the men?
The women.
All right, the women. Okay, where are we? Okay, here we go. Sorry. Remember, I don't have any internet, so I'm trying to do this with no internet. Okay, the women had a new addition to the
Lacey Evans.
top 10 this week. Not Lacey Evans,
Oh, Sonya Blade.
Sonya Deville. She is in
Wait,
the top
it's like-
10.
Wait, it's Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat. So they got Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat. They got Sonya. And then Cruella Deville. They got Deville from one. So they combined
101
Mortal
Dalmatians.
Kombat and 101 Dalmatians.
She's eventually
Sonya
going to be
Blade,
murdering.
Cruella Deville, Sonya Deville. What the
Triple
fuck?
H was just finishing watching 101 Dalmatians, apparently,
Obvious. With his 3 daughters.
with his sweet daughters.
Yeah.
So where do you think that she is in the top 10?
7.
Right on the money.
Oh!
Way to go. 7. So still no Liv Morgan. She is
course
not in the top
She's
10.
not even on TV anymore.
Not in the top 10. Sonya Deville is way
Sonya
far
Deville.
ahead of her.
Cruella.
So Bobby Roode had a little bit of movement this week. Do you think he where do you think he ranks now?
Probably went lower,
the
right?
top
they're idiots.
20.
Because they're idiots. He went to 3. Oh no, he was at 3, right?
He was at 3.
So he went to like 5. Josh, please. 6, 7.
7. Do you know who
He's the champion, though.
Do you know who
But he's
is-
the champion, so obviously he's number 1.
Do you know who is in the top 7? Well, no,
Cassius Ohno.
Cassius Ohno is ranked ahead of Bobby Roode. Cassius Ohno 6, Bobby Roode 7th. Hideo Itami 5th.
All right, we gotta take another break. Hold on. Oh my god.
Aleister Black 4th. Cien Almas is up to number 2 this week.
How is Cassius Ohno a better wrestler than Bobby Roode?
Well, do you want to hear what they wrote
Could
about
you
the
possibly explain that to me,
two?
Josh?
I can't. These are.
This is just.
This is Bleacher Report.
They're trolling better than you.
I don't troll. I give the news
Compared to
appropriately.
them, no, you're not a troll. Oh
So
my
this
god.
is what they wrote for Cassius
How
Ohno.
the fuck?
Big time striker, regularly delivers in key matches, athleticism, Bally's look, BEST B-E-L-I-E-S. Bally's?
What?
B-E-L-I-E-S. Belies?
Bellies?
Belies? Athleticism, belies look? That's way too fancy for this.
I don't know.
So for Bobby
That is way
Roode,
too fancy.
Bobby Roode, they wrote quality promos, not great or even the G word, glorious, quality, dependable all-around ring performer, not as electric as NXT's best.
I mean, then why does he have the fucking strap? And why does he have the coolest fucking entrance in all of WWE? You idiots. Do you see them giving that to Reigns? No, because he couldn't pull it off.
He could not pull it off. No.
Very few could pull this off.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Cien Almas couldn't pull this off. Aleister Black couldn't pull this off. Cassius Ohno fucking surely couldn't pull this off.
Plenty of people on the main roster couldn't pull this off.
Yes. No.
Like, who could pull this off in the main roster? Who's a cocky... Like, AJ Styles could pull it off.
AJ Styles.
Kevin Owens doesn't have the look for this song.
Maybe Seth Rollins.
Maybe.
But no, I agree. I find these as baffling as you do, my friend.
All right, move on, because it's really making me sick to my stomach, and I already am sick to my stomach. So please.
The funny thing is they have someone.
So who's number one?
Drew McIntyre.
Okay,
which is fine. Johnny Gargano.
No, it's not fine.
Well,
Bobby Roode should obviously be one.
The champion should be number one. I agree, but I mean,
unless it's Roman Reigns, then no, he does not deserve to be number one.
Right? I feel like Roman Reigns should be number one on this list just for consistency, because Roman Reigns is the
Whoever
best in the company.
this Bleacher Report guy, he just does not. He's not into Bobby Roode.
Ryan Dilbert.
Okay, Ryan Dilbert.
So yes, tweet hates.
I'd love to have him on
Ryan Dilbert.
We should fucking get him on the show.
Ryan
seriously, and
Dilbert.
we could yell at each other.
We could yell at each other. The funny thing is, this was I got this earlier, like around 10 o'clock in the evening, but it was posted like 8 hours earlier.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought we were doing this on Wednesday for some reason. Then I would have been like confused. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Let's take that out of Josh's mouth. Okay. So let's see. What else do we have on things we talk about? Oh, so today, as we are taping on Thursday, today is the 2-year anniversary.
It's Friday now.
Oh, now it's Friday. Well, it's the 2-year anniversary of Kevin Owens coming onto Raw and beating up. This is what he tweeted.
Right. Yeah, I saw this.
On this day 2 years ago, I showed up on Raw to assault my child's hero on national television. Yeah. Happy anniversary, John Cena. I thought that was epic.
That was good.
And I love Kevin Owens keeping his Twitter the same as his persona on TV as well.
He totally keeps the kayfabe alive.
Yes, it's not like you're going to see Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman taking pictures together on TV. You'll never see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens pictured together anywhere.
Right.
You know, Kevin Owens trolls people all the fucking time on the internet.
You think when The Rock
and
Stone Cold were feuding, one of the best feuds of all time, a feud that won the Monday Night Wars, you think they were out taking photos together in public? No.
I
know there wasn't a Twitter back then, but still. No, they weren't.
I agree.
Hey, what's that guy's name again from Bleacher Report?
Drew Dilbert.
Drew Dilbert?
Dilbert.
Dilbert?
Like the TV.
Okay.
I think it was. I can't go back to it because the internet's...
I typed it on Twitter and I got literally that cartoon Dilbert.
Did you?
So that's not... Maybe we could email that guy. I want to have him on the show.
Do Dilbert Bleacher Report. I'm sure it'll come up.
And yell at him.
So I tried to find the back on this, but apparently this was on Reddit and I saw it, but apparently this promotion called 5 Star Wrestling has offered CM Punk $1 million to compete in their 128-man tournament.
Right. And I guess they also want him to win that tournament because, I mean, who else is in that fucking tournament? Let's be honest.
Yeah, probably not many people.
Like, is Cody Rhodes in it? Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, but $1 million. It seems like a steep price for even TNA.
What if like CM Punk's like, yeah, I'll do it, but I want to get eliminated the first round. Give me the $1 million.
Give me the $1 million.
No, this is to win. You have to win.
Okay, well, no, I'm fine. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I still don't think that's enough to bring him back.
The guy also said we've been trying to contact CM Punk for a year.
Oh,
so he was trying to do it privately. Now he's trying to make it public to really try to like pressure CM Punk into doing it, which obviously means CM Punk's not gonna do it.
Right. Well, the thing I found interesting, so I see this.
That's not how you get Phil Brooks' attention.
No, especially if you don't tag him in your tweet. They put it hashtag. I was like, yeah, he's not gonna read his own hashtags. He'll see it if you at him.
Oh yeah,
but not that way.
He probably blocked them by now.
Probably. So let's see. Something new is coming to the network in May. It is called Tuesday Night Titans. Apparently, it's classic content for the WWE. I guess they're going to be releasing stuff from way back in yesteryear.
Was that a show that used to be on?
I don't know. I tried to read more about it, and I really couldn't.
Okay.
But yeah, it says it's from the 1980s and stuff like that. They're releasing content from way back then.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really know what Tuesday Night Titans is, but it's coming in May, sometime soon. Was that all I had? Oh, there's this is the last thing we have on things we talk about. I saw this amazing GIF of Aleister Black kicking or nailing the Black Mass on Kurt Hawkins on Main Event.
Oh, yeah.
When was this?
Like last week or something, right?
Why the fuck was he on Main Event?
I don't know.
So
they have no one else to be on that.
So I mean, are we missing?
Why does that show still exist? Is the real fucking question.
That too.
Who the fuck watches that shit show?
Well, if Aleister Black is going to be on it, maybe we fucking.
Because
do we need to start watching it?
When you go to a Monday Night Raw taping,
yeah,
you have to watch like a fucking half hour of Main Event.
Well,
which is really torturous.
I will say,
it does not get you ready for Raw.
I will say one of the best live event matches I've ever seen was the one we've seen.
The Rusev
versus
Swagger.
Rusev Swagger.
That was unbelievable.
That was amazing.
We were like, why is Rusev on Main Event?
Right?
But it was a really great match.
And then we were like, why are they having this WrestleMania match on Main Event?
Exactly. And we were almost convinced, even though like there was no chance in hell Swagger was winning this match.
I thought he was going to win.
We were almost convinced because like we were like, there's only one more minute till Raw goes on the air. Like, and he's got him in the ankle lock. And it's like, he has to win. There's only 1 minute left.
Mm-hmm.
Like Raw goes live in 60 seconds.
And then Machka and it was over.
And then he got Machka, yeah.
But that was amazing. But I wonder, what are we missing? Are we missing other NXT stars that are performing on?
No, because we would have heard about it.
Well, apparently we're just hearing about this one.
Well, that's because that was like Monday or Wednesday or that was Monday, I think.
I agree. So I mean, is this going to be something that goes on from now on? Are we going to see Drew McIntyre?
No, because they were on tour. I think they did this because they were on tour. They were on. This was the like the European tour.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Maybe. I will say that it was an epic Black Mass on Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins, if he can do anything, he can surely sell the shit out of a move. He can't do much. He can't do much.
Is that all for things we talk about?
Yes. I did see one other thing, but I can't pull up the story. But apparently Dean Ambrose said he would entertain MMA fighting for the right amount of money. And I imagine that's anybody would entertain MMA fighting for the right amount of money.
Okay.
So, but I guess we should talk about it a little bit.
What is his contract up? Is he trying to like negotiate?
I think someone just was randomly asking him and he's like, yeah, I would do it for the right amount of money or something like that.
Well, the guy's he's a lunatic fringe. We know that.
But what would you think about Dean Ambrose in the MMA world?
No, just stick to
better or worse than Phil Brooks?
Well, you can't get much worse than Phil Brooks.
That's all I got.
He'd probably
for
better. Dean Ambrose grew up in
Cincinnati. Yeah,
and
he grew up streets.
And he grew up poor.
Yeah.
And when you've seen those old matches of Ambrose, those indie matches where they're using a fucking chainsaw on each other. He's just it's nasty.
I will say
The guy's crazy.
Dean Ambrose and Booker T talked once on Heated Conversations, and I will say that was one of the more fun interviews that Booker T ever had, just learning about some of the stuff that Dean Ambrose had to go through and all the fucking indie scene and everything, hearing all that,
That was over
growing
the
up.
phone?
He wasn't. I would have called you if he was coming in person.
I was gonna fucking say.
But no, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to some fan questions.
Fan questions. I am ready to go.
Okay. Ron Johnson, who is the most logical opponent for Bobby Roode after TakeOver?
Well, let's see. So the next TakeOver after TakeOver would
we
be...
don't know.
Well, the next logical one would be SummerSlam,
No,
right?
There will be one before that, I bet.
Great Balls of Fire?
Oh.
Before Great Balls of
Oh,
Fire?
my God, I fucking hope so. Because that'll be in Dallas.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Which means we can fucking go. Because I don't want to go to Great Balls of Fire. I'll be fine. I will be fine just going to Dallas on Saturday.
Just for Great Balls of Fire?
Fuck yeah. No, not for
Oh, no. Yes.
For TakeOver.
For TakeOver.
Oh, please. Please, it would actually make more sense because this TakeOver is before the SmackDown pay-per-view, so that one would be before the Raw pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, if they're trying to do one or the other. Yeah.
Please do that. Please.
That would be cool. Do you think it would be named NXT Takes Over Great Balls of Fire?
Take over your balls of fire?
Take over balls of fire.
Take over balls.
But next opponent, so I guess...
Roderick Strong.
You know what? The next opponent should probably be someone that beats him, right?
No.
And then he wins it back at SummerSlam, only to drop it.
No.
Okay, well, break it down for me, Andrew.
You're not gonna beat Bobby Roode at the TakeOver before Great Balls of Fire. No, you wanna make it good. Maybe it should be Roderick Strong. But if you really wanna make people think that there's a chance that he could lose, give him Drew McIntyre. Or maybe you should do Roderick Strong for the next TakeOver. If there is another one before Brooklyn, let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give him Roderick Strong or someone like that, right?
Okay.
And we know Roode's going to win again, obviously. But if it's a TakeOver, we want to see it. Then for Brooklyn, give him Drew McIntyre. And then you'll really sell people on, well, Drew McIntyre is probably going to win, right?
Yeah.
But no, have Bobby Roode beat Drew McIntyre. And then Bobby Roode maybe finally loses it to Aleister Black for the Survivor Series TakeOver. How about that?
In Houston.
How about that?
Cash me outside.
What do you think about that?
I think that sounds plausible.
And then that's November. Then you only have to wait 2 more months. And then Bobby Roode can make his glorious number 30th entrant into the Royal Rumble and win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania.
Well, you know that's not going to happen, Andrew.
That's not going to happen.
Would be glorious.
Shit!
It would be great.
It'd be so good. Hey, WWE, do you want to make money? Do what I just fucking said. That 2-minute plan that I just gave you, do that and you'll make all the money in the world.
Won't happen.
It won't happen because they're idiots.
No, Roman Reigns will be number 30.
Of course he will. And he'll win.
He'll throw out The Undertaker again.
Yeah. Oh my God, The Undertaker's... Oh, Roman.
It'll just be a running theme for the rest of the life. Undertaker comes out at 29, Roman comes out at 30.
This is when I get really mad because you gave the idea for JR doing NXT and I'm like, fuck, it's not going to fucking happen. And then I think of this. And now it's like...
We upset ourselves.
Happen. Oh man!
No, but
shit. That was the first fan question. We
still got 10 more.
We have a lot more. Nick Wyman, please tell Josh to get a haircut. Not a fan of the Cien Almas hair.
I don't care what you think, Nick.
He doesn't care.
Sorry.
Yeah. Adam Wilson, can Josh tell us how old he is in this pic? It's a pic of one of those old trolls.
That's a troll doll. I'm
troll
not
dolls.
That. Yeah, no, I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I think that was a man, no?
I don't know. Are troll dolls men or
Well,
women?
they don't have genitalia. They're naked. But they don't have genitalia.
Okay.
Jeff, do you think Aleister Black will be a contender for the NXT title or be pushed onto the main roster?
No, NXT title.
Yeah, I think, again, I still think he's the one to take it from Roode.
I'm still... I mean, I don't know which one because they're both kind of transfacial. You have Drew McIntyre who can go face or heel.
Yeah, but
and
they're both face. I mean, no, but you know they're both face, though.
I don't know.
Drew McIntyre's only fighting heels. Aleister Black's only fighting heels. So that they're faces.
But Sean Maluta was a face.
No, he wasn't.
He
He's
wasn't?
a Samoan. We said this at the beginning of the show. All Samoans are heels.
Well, no, I said all Samoans are jobbers.
Heel jobbers.
I don't know.
No, he's a heel.
I'm confused by both of them. But yes, Black I think should be the one to take it off.
Well, I think when Drew McIntyre first showed up, they weren't sure because he was like NXT. I'm better than everyone. Fuck you guys. And then he shows up and he's a face and he beats heels. So
well, I will say I think the next big feud after Bobby Roode leaves, I think the next big feud will be McIntyre and Black. I will say that.
Then it would make sense to turn McIntyre heel.
Which he sometimes is and isn't.
He's
anyways.
not though, but he's not right now.
I guess
He's not.
I don't know. I'm bad with these.
Just listen to me.
Okay.
Jason Durham, if Jinder wins the belt, wins the WWE title, Drew McIntyre wins the NXT belt, and Slater and Rhino win the tag belts, then would three-man band be the most powerful stable in WWE? I mean, yeah, obviously, because they were all in the three-man band, which was one of the worst stables of all time.
What was the three-man band?
What was it?
Yeah.
It was Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre.
But like, what
Jinder
was their
Mahal.
gimmick? Were they band members?
Yes. It was fucking bad.
Oh, that does sound bad.
They would just come to the ring and air guitar, and then they even had Hornswoggle join their group.
Ooh.
And then they would fight the the Clones. Then they were the Shining Stars. What were they when they were the
El Matadors?
Yeah, Los Matadores.
Los Matadores.
They would fight Los Matadores and El Torito.
I don't know.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
And then we would have a pre-show match, El Torito versus Hornswoggle.
That's rough.
And they would fight with mini ladders, mini tables. It was so bad. It was so fucking offensive.
That sounds kind of funny, actually. I might have to look for that one on the network.
Good luck.
If it's not airbrushed out.
But that's what three-man band was.
Interesting.
Bunch of air guitar idiots. It was like Social Outcast, but not funny.
Okay.
I actually kind of like the Social Outcast.
I like the Social Outcast, too.
They fucking scrapped it
They
so
ruined
fast.
that very quickly.
Yeah, of course. Double G Gaming, do you play Grand Theft Auto? If so, what are some of the things Grand Theft Auto 6 can be better than Grand Theft Auto 5?
I don't play it.
Oh, I do. I love that game.
That's all you.
I played it a little bit today.
I yield the floor to you, sir.
Well, here's what I would do as part of a storyline. Now, you had Trevor in Grand Theft Auto 5, played by Stephen Ogg, who's on The Walking Dead, who's Negan's #1 guy. You know, the guy with the mustache?
Really? That's okay.
The bald guy with the mustache,
Is it Greg? Not Greg. Gregory.
Gregory?
No, that's not it either.
I don't think so. You know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. He's pretty awesome. The one that told Rick that, hey, what if today's your last day?
Yes,
Yeah.
him.
That was epic.
He plays Trevor in the Grand Theft Auto 5 game, and he's fucking hilarious. He's just a total insane person, but he's so entertaining in the game. And he was at Comic Palooza.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That would have been amazing to meet him.
Yeah.
Because I do love that his stuff
Well,
in Walking
had to pay
Dead.
$50.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah. No.
But I walked by to see him, and he was being really nice to everyone. You could tell he's a good guy.
Oh,
So,
that's sweet.
but no, this is one thing I've always wanted in Grand Theft Auto. I want to play as a character who's a cop. Like, make the whole story in the game, and you're a cop. Like, I think that'd be cool. Because you're always playing just some criminal. So play like a bad cop. Play like a crooked cop, you know?
Or
you're always playing as a bad guy.
Why couldn't you be a cop that's out there saving crime?
No. Because in Grand Theft Auto, you can just drive around, run everyone over. You can't be a good guy and be running people over the whole game.
Well, no, like,
that's what you do in Grand Theft Auto. You drive around like a maniac and you run people over and that's what you do.
No, but
you bang hookers. You murder a ton of people.
But this would be like a fun like if it was a 2-player or something like that, or like multiplayer.
Well, you could do online play.
But I'm saying like you could have one being the bad guy, one being the good guy, and the good guy is trying to get stop the bad guy.
Well, in Grand Theft Auto 5, you play as 3 different guys, and you could switch off to who you want to play as and do different missions.
So this is like Sims?
No, it's not like Sims.
Oh,
It's nothing like Sims.
okay.
No, not really.
Sorry, I was talking to this chick and she's big into Sims, so I didn't know if that was the same.
Still?
Yeah.
That was like 15 years ago. More than that. Like,
Hey, I still play StarCraft. StarCraft was back from the 2000s.
yeah, I still play Super Smash Bros. On the N64. When my friends
I gotta
come
play
over,
that one of these days. Yeah.
well, you'll get destroyed. We've been playing it for like 20 years now.
Well, we'll have to think of some kind of creative handicap for you. Like in Braun Strowman, you can only fight with one hand or something like that.
Yeah.
You can only push the buttons with one hand.
It was me against 3 other people, and they were all trying to beat me, and I beat all of them, and they acted like they
What are you, Braun Strowman or Roman Reigns? Jesus.
Well,
You're
they
the
weren't-
Roman Reigns.
They weren't ready. They weren't ready.
They weren't ready for this.
Donkey damage all over their faces.
Oh, that's that. What
I'm
are
Donkey
you?
Kong in the game.
What are you,
Donkey
Brad Maddox?
Yeah. Yeah. McLovin, question for Andrew. Would you rather watch a 1-hour Roman Reigns promo or 10 minutes of Josh making sweet, passionate love to Nia Jax?
10 minutes?
Ooh.
That's a long time.
Can you last 10 minutes?
I've had some long sessions before, but
What?
most of the
What
time.
was that?
Most-
Sessions?
Sessions.
Oh.
Most of the time it's, yeah. Like, especially the first time.
What's
man,
your position of choice? And then I'll know.
missionary? Well,
I'd have
I
to
do
look at your ass.
like
No.
I do like the girl on top. That's not doggy style.
Cowgirl.
That's no, when she's on top.
Cowgirl.
Is that okay? I just thought it
Think
was,
about it. You're riding a cat, like a horse or you're a cowgirl.
I always thought it's just called on top. I don't know.
No.
On top, on bottom.
Oh, this
I don't
is
have
tough,
names.
man. This is really tough.
I can get into it.
Do I have to, can I watch it on TV or do I have to be in the room with you?
Oh no, I wouldn't want you in the room. I wouldn't mind you watching
This
afterwards.
isn't your choice. It's my choice.
Oh.
I guess the Reigns promo. I'm sorry. I don't want
That's horrible.
to watch this. That's horrible?
Yeah, I would make it worth your while.
No. How?
I'd throw in some woos or something
Would you
like
yell
that.
Braun as you jizz all over her? Braun!
No, because like in that one moment, there's nothing I can do.
Okay. Why did I even read that question? Brian Johnson, what would be your favorite thing to put on a pole for a match, a la Bailey and Bliss kendo stick on a pole match? Let's
You
just
can
put
put-
Alexa Bliss on a pole.
You can put more things just than a kendo stick.
Yeah, they've had like contract on a pole matches. They've had
What?
a bunch of shit on.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
I told you this used to be Vince Russo's thing. Like
Putting
put
putting
whatever
shit
on a pole.
pole.
Yes, it was so stupid.
Oh.
I don't care, Brian. Honestly, I hate these shit on a pole match. Jake Davidson, Pushfire Barry, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose. How are we supposed to answer that?
I think the easy one would be you fire Dean Ambrose. I know you're a Dean Ambrose guy, but just think about it. You push Bobby Roode, better than Dean Ambrose. He's better. Be honest. He's better. And then you bury Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but Ambrose is my favorite face. Like, he's actually one of the few faces in WWE that I could actually root for in a match. Well, now AJ Styles is a face, so that's 2. But he's also fighting Owens, who I like more, so I'm kind of rooting for Owens. But think about it. How many faces are there in WWE that you could actually get behind and root for?
John Cena, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens.
He's a
Roman
bad
Reigns.
guy. Kevin Owens is a heel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. John Cena. Well, John Cena definitely.
But I can't, but okay, I don't hate Cena, but I'm just not like gonna care. Like, I'm not gonna be like, go Cena. Like with Ambrose, I'm like, fuck you. Like, yeah, I want Ambrose to win. I always want Ambrose to win. So there's not many. And I like Seth Rollins, but this face,
Oh.
it's been horrible.
And it's weird. Like,
and I'm not blaming Seth Rollins. They've just treated him like shit. Makes no sense. You beat Triple H and now you're just doing nothing.
he's
It's
doing
like
nothing.
you're doing nothing.
He's, for some reason, stuck in a forever turmoil with Samoa Joe.
So I just can't get behind
and I love
Seth.
Samoa Joe, but now
course.
they're both being wasted.
Right.
Fuck them both. Stick them
Samoa
together.
Joe on NXT.
Yes.
Samoa Joe on the main roster. And it's not their fault. It's just, this is what fucking happens.
Well, I feel like for Samoa Joe,
Because
they're like,
they don't know how to use these people.
no, No,
or they don't care to. I just don't understand.
I agree. So who are you burying?
I can't answer this.
Oh.
I can't.
Well, you just have to go with my answer then.
Bullshit.
You're burying, you're firing Dean Ambrose.
Come on, that's ridiculous.
Fire him out of a cannon into the sun.
Okay. Jonathan Ramos, Pushfire Barry, Braze, Randy, Alexa's What If, or Roman's My Yard. So you fire My Yard, you push Braze Randy, and you bury What If, I guess. I don't know. Oh my God, another Jay Bizzle. Andrew, would you rather screw Nia Jax in front of Josh while he curses at you, or wear Vicky Gonzalez's granny panties? I'll just wear the granny panties.
I will say they're creative.
I'll just wear the granny panties. Hey, I'll have a lot of room in there. That's for damn sure. Ryan Hensley, even though the UK title has been defended on NXT, do you think a secondary title is still in the works? And if so, what would you name it?
I would love for it to come, but I feel like the secondary title was the UK Championship.
Right, but now it's going to be on that other show, so is it even going to...
But I feel like that's eventually like it's always going to be defended on takeovers.
Yeah, you're probably right. Kind of like the Cruiserweight Championship. Yeah. Ryan also says, also, should I design a prediction participation title for Josh? Like I mentioned on the Raw SmackDown one. I can make it as a bracelet and put it in the shape of a heart, since he goes into battle with it every time.
Aw.
Because you think with your heart.
That would be sweet.
And Ryan Hensley, who makes these titles.
That would be super sweet, Ryan.
Yeah, Rise Championship Design on Facebook if you want to make your own. Look at this awesome belt right there.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if you mentioned this. Well, I'm sure you probably... No, I don't think you mentioned it at all. But we did pimp you out a lot during Comic Palooza. There's a lot of people that were coming by the place and like, hey, where can we buy that belt?
Yeah.
Like, no, those are our fucking belts.
Well, yeah, they were like, how much for the belts? I was like, they're not really for sale.
Sorry.
Now, maybe I should have been like $200. Because then if they pay $200, I can just pay Ryan and make another one, and
then we all win. But we're like, no, if you want them to go to Ride Championship Design.
Yeah, we did tell a lot of people to
Yes,
go there.
we did. So hopefully you picked up a little bit of traffic from that, buddy.
Yeah. Chris Breitenbach, anyone think WWE missed the boat on several stars that were low mid-card from 2003 to 2010 that would be established stars now, so we'd have a deeper roster and not see the same matches every week? He mentions Rodney Mack, Tomko, Sean O'Hare, Rene Dupree. I don't know. I didn't really like any of those. I didn't really like any of those guys, and I don't think it would have mattered, Chris, because it seems like they have a max of how many people they keep on the roster. Like whenever someone gets moved up from NXT, someone else on the main roster gets fired. Like Jack Swagger. Not that it's a big deal that Swagger gets released. I'll easily take a Samoa Joe over Swagger, like.
But we did mention that he can have fucking amazing matches if he wanted to. The same with Ryback. Whenever he doesn't care anymore, he eventually has a great match.
That was one match.
I'm just saying. Jack Swagger, to my credit, I've only seen him have one amazing match. But I'm just saying.
But again, Swagger was another guy that couldn't cut a promo.
Yeah.
He had a lisp.
Did he stutter? Okay,
no,
it was a lisp.
Yeah.
Lisp.
But when they put him with
Zeke, Zed?
What's his name? Yeah. Zed? The fuck is his name?
He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Or scooter?
God, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Zebediah?
When they put him with him, that was good. The whole We the People thing, that was a good gimmick. Not the second time around when he was in that fucking wheelchair or the motorized cart. Like, that was kind of dumb.
I only saw that version.
Okay. Jerry Yang, do you think the Authors of Pain got better in NXT or feel the same way as they started? So we don't really know because they're riding. They were the Revival and DIY were carrying their backs. So we don't really know what they can do without them.
I will say, excuse me, as it's nearing 1:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
I will say I have seen them do a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I mean, I still don't know what could they do if they were like the lead talent in a match?
Right.
Like if there was a Heavy Machinery and Authors of Pain. I don't know what the fuck would happen in that match.
We know it's coming.
I feel like it would be horrible.
We know it's coming. It would be horrible. Yeah, it really would. Also, what is Josh's fascination with Tino Sabatelli? That's just a joke.
And Riddick Moss.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about Riddick Moss.
Yes, no, I just think they're a really cool tag team.
Yeah.
I do. I don't know. For some reason, I love saying the name Tino Sabatelli.
You just love that hard Italian shaved body.
Sabatelli.
Yeah. He's just such a douche. Hey, I'm Tino Sabatelli. Hey. Like, it's like...
and it changed. What did he say?
It's like his gimmick should be, what's his name from Who's the Boss? Tony... Tony not Montano. That was awful. Tony, Wow.
It's
been a while.
I know what you're talking about.
It's 1:30 a.m., guys.
Yeah.
Give us a break.
Give us a break.
Oh, Tony Danza.
Danza.
By the way,
That's
my favorite movie that has Tony Danza.
What?
Angels in the Outfield.
That's right.
It's a great movie.
You know,
and I hate kids movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie I can watch again as an adult because it's that good.
Random aside.
You used to be Mel Clark. Yeah, used to be.
Oh my God, you could quote it.
Dude, I love that movie.
Paul Gallant, our coworker, can do it word for word as well.
Oh my God.
Fucking word for word. It's amazing.
Me and him need to do the whole movie together.
You just need to walk into his studio one day, just quote it, and I guarantee you he'll go off too.
I will. I'm just going to walk in one day and be like, you used to be Mel Clark?
He'll probably start at the next scene, whatever that was. Oh,
you know what
amazing.
I'm sorry. We're getting off on a tangent here, but I have to talk about this. The most ridiculous thing in the movie is when Danny Glover has that press conference and he's like, Angels are helping the team. And everyone's like, what? What? Angels? They're not real. Hold on a minute. I'm pretty sure 90% of America are religious, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, 90% of people go to church. They're at least religious. They believe in God. And everyone in that fucking room is like, fuck, what the bullshit? What's angels? What the fuck is that? They all treat him like a piece of shit.
Well, just imagine. AJ Hinch comes out tomorrow and says, guys, you know why we have the best record in the American League? It's because Angels are helping. They're helping.
But Tom
people would fucking lose their mind.
No, but so many times players have said, "Oh, God was on our side tonight."
True, but they're not saying,
which is ridiculous.
They're not saying, and you know what? An angel helped me make that swing today. It was an angel.
He just said we have like angels helping us, like that. I mean, come on.
I agree.
They treated him like shit.
I will say though, I think
the funniest thing. Oh, we can't help for the playoffs because God even has rules for baseball. God's like, nope, no playoffs.
Playoffs, what? You got to do it
God
on your own.
God takes baseball that seriously?
And if he took it that seriously, why is he helping him in the beginning?
Because he wants to get Joseph Gordon-Levitt back together with his horrible father. My God, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's right. Yes, he was in the foster home.
He went from that to Robin in The Dark Knight.
I wonder who the black kid was. The little black kid. I wonder if he turned out to be anything.
He's not famous anymore.
Okay.
I mean, he really wasn't to begin with, but he never turned into anyone famous.
But like all-time favorite speeches in movies, it goes Independence Day, the speech from President Whitmore, and then number 2 is probably Danny Glover's speech
at the press conference.
No. When he's talking to the guys in the locker room, like, you fucking guys can't hit it all.
He doesn't say that.
No, but I know. But it's one of my all-time favorite speeches, that one.
You know, that'd be fun to recap that whole movie and then just...
Is there a WWE superstar in there?
And then just... No.
Oh, shit.
Matthew McConaughey's in the movie. Before he was famous.
That's
he was one of the outfielders.
Yeah.
Adrian Brody was like the guy that couldn't hit for shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people in that movie.
A lot of good cameos, yeah.
Oh, Maggie. The foster lady? She's still alive.
Is she still fostering kids?
Wasn't she also like the pigeon lady? She was the pigeon lady in Home Alone. This is blowing my mind right now. We have to recap this movie.
Do you think it's in the same universe?
Just Wait,
After
is
she got rid of all the orphans, she moved to New York.
She became a pigeon lady. You know, that would be cool just to see where everyone is now. Like all the, oh man. Oh, JP. All right, let's see if JP's still alive.
Is that the little black kid?
Yes.
Okay.
He's still in stuff. He was in like a College Humor thing. Yeah, no, he hasn't really done much at all.
Okay. He didn't take that opportunity and run with it?
I guess not.
Well, he's lucky Cassius Ohno doesn't bash his brains in.
Yeah. A lot of big stars in this movie. Anyways.
It's a very fun movie. Thank you for the random aside, whoever that was that tweeted that question.
I want to watch this right now.
I wish it was on Netflix. I'd watch it when I get home.
All right, I apologize to everyone if you're.
I know. I'm sure there are
I don't know
people
how
out
many
there.
Angels in the Outfield fans there are. Let us know. Brad Cunningham, Pushfire Barry for Josh, Eric Rowan's bald head and beard, Bray's dreads, and Sheamus's mohawk. I guess this was what your look would have to be.
Mine?
So bald with a beard, Rowan's fucking red beard or orange actually.
That's pretty hideous.
Bray's dreadlocks. Well, you said you wanted cornrows, right?
I do like Bray's dreadlocks. You push
Sheamus's
Bray's
mohawk.
dreadlocks, you bury mohawk, because eventually when this goes away, I will do a mohawk. Eventually.
What? Like a Sheamus one?
I don't know if it's a full. I don't know if I'll do a full one.
You're a sports reporter. You can't go in the locker room and be like, "Hey, Harden, what about?"
No.
Harden be like, "What the fuck? I thought my beard was weird."
No, but eventually, I've done faux hawks before, where it's a little mohawk.
Yeah,
and I can comb it down, stuff like
So you just don't want to be bald. So fire the bald.
Yeah, fire the
with
bald
the orange beard.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a bright orange too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Brian Condi,
Love the
Pushfire
dreadlocks.
Barry, broken mad in WWE. Roman's heel turn. Roode's main roster debut.
Oh, this
you
is a
push
good one.
Roode's main roster debut.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you bury Roman just because it's taken so long anyways.
You bury his heel turn. I guess you fire Broken Matt. I don't know.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah. Ralph Klatt, if you could bring one tag team back to NXT to beat the Authors of Pain, who would it be? Legion of Doom. So I guess Ralph Klatt wants Legion of Doom. Unfortunately, one of them is dead.
Oh, okay. I see what he's getting at. So, like, from anywhere.
I guess.
The Dudley Boys.
I don't know. I never liked the questions bringing someone back to NXT.
Yeah.
Because NXT is supposed to be like the starter one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to bring someone from the main roster back to NXT. That's
But
not how it's supposed to work.
Think of it as the minor leagues. Guys
Exactly.
get sent back to the minor leagues all the time.
No, but not like, no.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Zack
no,
Ryder
no.
did, and he fucking joined Mojo Rawley. That didn't work out too well.
There you go. The Hype Bros. That should be who beats Others Pain.
Sure.
know it, bro.
Andre Norat, Pushfire Barry, Jinder Mahal, Kurt Hawkins, and James Ellsworth. Push Hawkins, I guess, right? Because fuck Mahal and Ellsworth. Fire Ellsworth and Barry.
Fire Ellsworth, for
Barry
sure.
Mahal. Drew
Which
Willie.
he was before he got this title run.
Right. Does NXT not allow crowd signs? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know.
Also,
we've seen crowd signs, right?
I've seen some crowd signs. Also, I wanted to mention this during the recap that I didn't bring up, but I thought this crowd this week was dead.
They were kind of dead.
Like, I didn't hear very many pops at all. Like, for Bobby Roode, I don't even think they showed up for Bobby.
No.
Yeah. It's
Shame
very
on
weird.
you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Tommy, why does Josh have a ponytail?
I don't have a ponytail today.
No ponytail today.
No, I couldn't find my scrunchie.
He didn't want me to fight him.
I couldn't find my scrunchie this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, that's
Sorry.
all for fan questions.
Thanks for the fan question, guys.
So now it's time. This might be the longest NXT podcast. Hard to say since we took just like a 2-minute break, really. Find out later.
How much of a detour?
Yeah.
If it ends up being 3 hours long, we'll know that you didn't take anything out.
Oh, God. I got to remember to edit that out. All right. First match for TakeOver Chicago.
First one, I think, is the hardest.
It is, yeah. Roderick Strong versus Eric Young.
Because I feel like it could go both ways very easily.
Right. Now, it really seems like Roderick Strong just took Ty Dillinger's place. Like,
Right.
oh, we need someone to get beat by Sanity. Here's
A very less interesting Ty Dillinger.
right. So who do you got?
I put Strong, but you'll see why in a minute.
So did I.
Oh. Did you put D by DQ?
No, I thought about that.
Oh, okay.
I thought about that.
Okay.
I think he gets like a roll up on Eric Young, and then Sanity beats the fuck out of him after the match.
Well, my thing is that it didn't seem like it was just going to be Eric Young. It seemed like all those motherfuckers are going to be there.
Right? It never is.
Well, sometimes it starts out that way or something like that, but I just don't see any time where Roderick Strong would be able to get anything over Eric Young before those motherfuckers got in the ring.
Right.
That's just my thought. But I agree, if he did beat him, then the guys would jump in the ring immediately and beat the shit out of him.
Okay, so you have it by DQ.
I have it by DQ.
And obviously you have physical interference. Yes. Yes, I do as well.
Okay.
WWE United Kingdom Championship, Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne.
You talked me into this one. I'm taking Dunne.
I shouldn't have done that. Stupid.
Because I
me.
was going to take Bate.
Yeah, I have Dunne as well. And the reason why, like I said before, was because none of these other championships are changing hands. So this one at least has to, right? Oh, okay. You could be stupid. Yeah, I have Dunne with a pin.
Yeah, mainly because I don't know whatever the fuck
Neither
else
do
I.
Well, I think one of his submissions move is he grabs your finger and
and he
bends
manipulates it? He
So
manipulates
fucking
his
stupid.
finger?
It's the thing I hate the most about the
Ooh, that
UK
does
Championship.
I can see how that hurts. Ow.
Well, sure, but it's a stupid thing. It's dumb. Tag Team Championship ladder match, Authors of Pain versus maybe DIY.
TBDY.
Yeah, TBDIY. Who do you got?
I got DIY.
Well, sure, you could pick that because it's probably not happening. What? Okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
If Gargano gets a replacement partner, does this still count?
No. If he gets a replacement partner, I will change my pick to Authors of Pain. If it's Gargano and Champa, I will keep it DIY. I still am of the
So should we
thought.
just scrap it if it's not DIY?
I think we should, because I'm still of the thought that it's going
or
to
I'll
be.
give you the option to. I'll give you the option to change it if Ciampa's not in it.
Well, I still think that we're going to see Heavy Machinery.
But that's not an option.
A total DIY tag team is not it is an option.
We can just
but-
count the stuff on the side. So, like, who pulls down the titles?
Well, see, we can't do that either because I picked Champa and Gargano. Pull them down at the same time.
Okay, I have Akam and Razor.
Oh, we're both on the same page there.
Except
Except the opposite. Yeah.
do the Authors of Pain make it up to the fifth rung of a ladder?
I say yes.
I say yes. I think they
and then
can
they
do
get.
it.
Then they're like, oh, I'm just scared of heights.
They've had like a month to practice. First to get hit by a ladder?
Champa.
Razor.
Oh.
Does anyone go through a table?
Oh, I didn't pick that. I'll say no.
I'll say yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. All right, NXT Women's Championship, Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross. Josh, say something stupid.
This is where Asuka loses the belt.
Such an idiot.
Nikki Cross wins.
Oh, Josh. Oh, Joshua.
It's true. It's
This
damn
is
true.
why you're never gonna win this. This is why it's never going to you, because you pick things like this.
This week.
Nope. So, of course, I have Asuka, because next question, don't ask me why, because I'm not going to tell you. No, it's obvious why.
Why, Andrew? Because she's won 500 times in a row? She has to lose eventually.
It's going to be Ember Moon.
One of these days,
It's
I'll be
gonna
right.
Ember Moon, probably at Brooklyn now. So how do they win? How does Nikki Cross win?
Nikki Cross wins via pin over Ruby Riott.
Well, I have that as well. I have just Asuka pinning Ruby Riott.
Oh. So we're both on the same page here.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy.
Take it
You
easy.
still lost
Take it easy.
You still lost 5 points because you picked Nikki Cross, so you're down 5 points.
Well, I'll gain it up.
Oh, and
with,
you picked DIY. So in case that happens, in case by some miracle that happens, you'll be down 10 points.
Well, I'll gain it back with DIY winning. So
No, that's 10 points because you picked Nikki Cross and DIY.
DIY will win, sir. Yes, sir.
Ryan, I think you got to make that bracelet. He's thinking with his heart again. NXT Championship, Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami.
I actually got a Tommy, and I'm kidding. I got Bobby Roode.
Even I know when you're really full of shit. You have to be a complete idiot.
I got Bobby Roode.
Like when you tried to fool us that you picked Ziggler over Nakamura.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What culture made a video saying like, and the whole video was about like 10 reasons why Nakamura better win at Backlash. They made their own troll video. There's 0% chance Ziggler wins that fucking match. So give me a fucking break. All right, how does Roode win?
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode wins via pin.
Via pin.
Because I don't know if he has a submission.
No, he doesn't. Do they both have special entrances?
I say no.
They always do.
The
championship match always does.
I see Bobby Roode having one, but I can't see what Tommy's would be.
They'll do something.
Well, I pick no.
Maybe they'll have like the cool Japanese dragons follow him to the ring. That'd actually be pretty cool.
You mean the sperms?
Not the sperms. No, not Orton's snake. Does Hideo hit the GTS?
I put yes.
Yes. Bell to bell, does the match go longer than 25 minutes?
I really wanted to put yes. And if Authors of Pain and DIY doesn't happen, I feel like I should, but I put no.
I put no. I don't think so.
I feel like if that match
20
doesn't
minutes.
happen, though, I think it would go longer, like a 30-minute match.
I'm going to say right now 21 minutes.
I think it pushes up to the 25-minute mark, but I don't think it passes.
Is there any blood?
Yes.
I have yes. Do we see Aleister Black?
Yes.
And what does he do? What does he do?
Confronts Roode.
No, that's way too early. He's only fought jobbers. and Cien Almas, who's a jobber now.
But he got his first win over.
No.
I can see how
he's only fought one legit wrestler if you even count Almas. No way. That's way
I don't
too
shit
early.
on your stuff, Andrew. So stop shitting on mine.
So I guess I know what your last answer is. Do we see William Regal?
Yes.
I have yes, just because I feel like he's going to talk about Champa being injured.
Yeah. Maybe.
Special appearance by someone currently not on the NXT roster.
No.
I have no as well.
Oh, we're on the same wavelength there.
And obviously you have
Black
Aleister
confronts
Black
Roode.
confronting Roode. Why would you do that, Josh?
Because
you're guaranteeing a loss here.
It makes total sense.
No, it doesn't.
Because
so he's going to fight up a Great Balls
feud.
and TakeOver? No, that's way
because
too early.
he has to take the belt off of Roode eventually, so then it sets up a bigger
way too
feud.
Early. No, it's way too early. I have nothing happening other than Roode celebrating with the title.
And you'll be wrong, sir.
Josh, I was even kind of rooting for you because, like, just like Asuka, it gets boring when one person's the champion forever.
What am I, the Liv Morgan of this podcast?
But
Jesus.
You're shooting yourself in the foot.
That's going to happen.
Again.
It's going to happen.
It's not.
One of these days when you least expect it.
I was
That's
really
gonna
hoping
happen.
for it, but you really fucked yourself again. Fuck. Oh, well. Trying to help you win. You can't even do it. I've been trying to tell you to pick Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
I did get Pete Dunne. That's right.
Yeah, you did.
And I did get Bobby Roode.
Yeah, that's obvious. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to watch TakeOver Saturday, and we're going to do a recap on YouTube afterwards. Exclusively to YouTube. So pay attention for that. Until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app. You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Hopefully you're doing that right now. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Bizzano, and Josh is at Mr. Joshua. You can also head to prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling to check out our t-shirts and order some. Order one or more than one. They're only $19.99. And it's like $4 for shipping or something like that. Oh, it's $3.99 for shipping. Come on.
There you go. Come on.
Support the podcast. And you can also support the podcast by donating to us on patreon.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's that easy. And if you're watching this, you can see I don't feel good. So donate some Advil, maybe. No, not Advil.
Pepto-Bismol?
I would say Pepto-Bismol, but I don't have good reactions to Pepto-Bismol.
Really? Oh, I got a funny Pepto-Bismol story for you real quick. So there was this one day.
This podcast isn't long enough.
Well, we can always add more, but no, seriously, no, because this might help other people too, because it's a very common problem I learned.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've ever taken like the pill Pepto-Bismol.
No.
Like they have a chalk version where you can chew or whatever.
Oh man.
So it tastes just like Pepto-Bismol. But anyways, so I had an upset stomach one night, so I went to sleep and I ate that, and I woke up the next morning and my fucking tongue was black. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, why? I'm freaking out here. I'm looking at all these things online, stuff like that. I'm freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I've got cancer or something like that. I don't know. This is just where my mind goes. Oh, if I have a fucking black tongue, how does that happen? So I'm researching all this stuff, and I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm brushing my tongue, and the black won't come off. So finally, I'm researching online and stuff like that, and it says sometimes you can have an allergic reaction to Pepto-Bismol, and it gives you what's called a hairy tongue, and that's a black tongue.
So you grew hair on your tongue?
No, but believe
But
me.
there wasn't any other side effects? Like it didn't hurt or anything?
No, just a hairy tongue. Black.
That's gross.
I'm telling you, one day when you wake up with a black tongue, you're going to freak out. And then you're
don't take Pepto-Bismol.
Ever. I'm just going to say, if it ever.
You want to know why I don't?
For anybody out there, if
it's kind of funny. You don't still take it, though.
No.
So we both have reasons we don't take it. My junior year of high school, I wasn't feeling well in the morning. And this was final exams. I wasn't feeling well, took Pepto-Bismol, went to class, started taking the final, and then threw up Pepto-Bismol all over the fucking desk. So I just threw up, literally only threw up pink Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, Lord. Like, what the fuck were you doing last night, Andrew? Drinking lots of Pepto-Bismol, apparently.
I went down on a unicorn.